Yeah, it happened. It happened. My favorite player, I know he's a goalie, still a player. My favorite player was just traded to my favorite team. Something I never actually thought would even happen. It happened. And we're here to talk about it. Welcome to my new setup. It's not finished yet. There's still some work in progress and stuff. The biggest thing that I'm going to have to figure out is the heating issue, because if you cannot tell, I'm sweating. It's absolutely sweltering in this room. I had no intentions of even filming tonight to get this video out, but you know, when news breaks like this, and I know this happened yesterday, so I'm late to the party, but I didn't have internet until today. So, but when news breaks like this, involving my favorite team, involving my favorite player, I gotta film something. And I received so many tags on Twitter, or tweets and private messages and tags on Instagram and Discord and stuff. And I really appreciate everyone who said, when I heard this, you're the first person I thought of. So I appreciate that. So here are my thoughts. Other than, heck yeah, I think from an objective hockey perspective, this kind of works for both teams. I think a lot of other fans around the league and maybe other teams around the league are thinking, Montreal got Jake Allen for only that. So I'll put the trade up here on the screen so you guys can see it. But basically, Montreal got Jake Allen for a couple of picks, and a 7th round pick went back to Montreal as well. So not really a hefty price to pay for Montreal, but it kind of makes sense on both sides. I see a lot of people saying that this wasn't really that smart for Montreal, and then another group of people saying that this was an absolute this is a smash of a deal for Montreal, and St. Louis lost this one. I think it works on both sides, to be completely honest. Like, removing myself as a Canadiens fan, I think it works on both sides. In the St. Louis side, you remove all that cap, over $4 million, which is, that's a huge chunk of. It's not a lot, but it's a huge chunk for them because they don't really have that much, and they need to sign some players, and they need to make some tough decisions. So they needed that money. And they put their faith in Binnington, even though he faltered a little bit this year. They want him to be the guy. So Allen was never going to be the guy anymore, and I don't know if he really ever was in St. Louis. He was always that support guy, not so much ever a leader as far as the goaltending goes. Has a few good streaks, but that's about it. On the Montreal side, they bring in a goaltender with experience, with backup experience, who can, play 30 games and probably do pretty good. That's the kind of goaltender that Jake Allen is. Now, St. Louis did not retain any salary, so Montreal takes that full value of contract, which is over $4 million, which means that between the two goalies that they have in Price and Allen now, they're paying must be close to $15 million, I think. I don't know the exact number, but $15 million is a lot of money to put in between the pipes. So that's a bit of a concern as a Canadiens fan, and even just as a hockey fan. But I think it kind of does make sense, only because Allen only has 1 year left on his contract, and this upcoming year will have a condensed schedule. So we're going to see a lot of teams playing 3 games in 4 nights. So paying a little bit extra for a very good quality goaltender who could maybe steal the net, like it's not impossible. To have those 2 goaltenders for $50 million in a year with a condensed schedule makes sense. Allen only has 1 year left on his contract, so if it doesn't work out, see you later. If it does work out, sign him for a little less, and Allen knows that he's not going to get his current value right now in his next contract. So I think this does play in Montreal's favor. They're really banking on that condensed schedule next year, and they've got lots of cap space. So the dollar amount for Allen, even as a backup, is acceptable to them. Not ideal, but acceptable. That still gives them plenty of room to make other moves, whether it's through free agency or trades or whatever they need to do to bring in some hopefully scoring, because they need it, obviously. So this works for Montreal. This works for St. Louis from a cap perspective. I don't know what they're going to do for a backup goaltender. I don't know their system well enough to know who's coming up or what kind of trades they could make or whatever. So I'd have to look into their cap situation, their farm team, and everything to really give a lookout for the team. But just off the top of my head, I think it works for both teams. It's a trade that I didn't even really theorize or even think about. I I kind of expected Allen to get traded, but not this early after both teams were eliminated, and definitely not to my favorite team. So very pleased, very excited to see where things go with Montreal and Allen. I'm really excited for him to actually put on that sweater, and just see him in red is going to be pretty interesting. Now, in Cool Hockey, they're having some stock issues, some sizing issues. When those Montreal Canadiens white jerseys come back in stock or in size for me, 46, they don't have that right now. I had full intentions of getting Joel Armia on the back. But things have changed a little bit. I don't think I can do that anymore. I think it's going to be Allen. And by I think, I mean I know it's going to be Allen. I'm going to get a Montreal Canadiens, Jake Allen, white Adidas jersey as soon as they come back in stock. But I still want to get an Armia one as well. So I do have a Canadiens, that one right there, right behind me, that's blank. So I could send it off and get it, get a name put on the back. But that was actually the first Adidas jersey that I ever purchased. I got it before anyone else in Atlantic Canada was even on sale. There's kind of a cool story behind it, so it means a lot to me. So I might sell it to try to maybe generate some income for the channel. When I do buy jerseys, it's with my own money. So when that jersey comes out on Cool Hockey with my size, I'm going to spend my own money to purchase that. If I sell that, which I think I'm going to do, that money is going to go back into the channel by buying a monitor or mics, or to pay for a bill for the podcasting fee or something like that. I just want to try and generate some more income for the channel. I've been thinking about selling a couple of my jerseys because I don't know if it's COVID or if it's just the trend on YouTube lately. I see a lot of people talking about it, but revenue is way down. So I'm not even making close to what I was at the beginning of the year. And even at that point, I wasn't really making a lot. So I'm kind of trying to think outside the box and seeing what I can do to generate some more income. So I do have some jerseys that I'm probably going to put on for sale. If you guys are interested in something like that, all my jerseys are, I mirrored all back there. I'll let you guys know in the future which specific jerseys I'm going to sell. But anyways, if you're interested, let me know down below in the comment section, and maybe I'll make that video sooner rather than later if there's enough interest. If there's not, no big deal, no big rush for me. But it is it's weird. It's weird going to now starting Jake Allen for the Montreal Canadiens. That's going to be a weird thing to hear. That's going to be a very strange thing to hear, but I'm going to love it. I'm going to absolutely love it, and I'm pretty excited. So thank you to everyone who joined me for this video to hear my thoughts. I'm sure you could have predicted that I would have been happy, but yeah, now you know. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Hope you're having an awesome day. I would love it if you could hit the subscribe button. Tomorrow, Jason and I will be live streaming on this channel on YouTube. We're going to be either looking at some jersey concepts or watching the game. Just having some conversations on here for about an hour, and then we're going to switch over to Twitch and play marbles. So yes, we are streaming on Twitch again this Friday, which is tomorrow, and YouTube should be around 7:30 Eastern, 7 or 7:30 Eastern, and then Twitch will be 8:30-ish Eastern. And if you want to follow me over on Twitch, the account is, or the link is twitch.tv/post2post. It is linked down below in the description. Would love it if you could go over there and follow. And then tomorrow, have some fun with us. We had so much fun last Friday on Twitch, and we'd love to see some new faces there. So hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.